Hi guys, this is Kananami. I have come to you with my another video. Today I want to share you with some thought of me about our present system of education. From the beginning of our childhood or our primary uh, boundary, we know that education is the backbone of a nation. If you if we want to develop a nation, we have to be more and more educated. Uh, from the beginning of the earth, you know that which nation is educated, they ruled all over the world. Once time, the great emperor and great fighter Napoleon Bonaparte said that, "Give me educated mother, I will give you educated nation." And in the holy religion Islam, we know that the beginning word of Holy Quran is that Iqra. Iqra bismi rabbika allazi khalaq, khalaqal insana min alaq. Iqra rabbukal akram. So we know that what is the importance of education. You know that if you want to make a country develop, so you have to make its whole person, more than about 80% people of this country have to be educated. In the present system of our education in Bangladesh, we know that not only education but also the other system like our law, most of them are borrowed from our colonial country like England and Pakistan. So it's a very sorrowful matter for us that we are following those nations' rules for our law and education, who ruled us, who, by whom we are ruled, and we were exploited more than 190 years by by England and more than 23 years by Pakistani ruler. So it is very sorrowful matter for us that we are following their law system and education system. You know, the free country of Bangladesh. Sorry, you know that whenever Bangladesh got independent, after our independence, we make a commission named the Dr. Kudrati Kuda Commission to build up our education system. Dr. Kudrati Kuda tried his best to give us a modern education system, but there was very lackings there that those this education system was not proper for us because we are big, we are a small country, but our population is very big. We know that in our liberation, the time of our liberation war, about 7 Kuri and 50 lakh people. Yeah, at present we are near to 18 lakh, 18 Kuri people in Bangladesh. So you know, you can imagine that we are vast population, but you can also see that at present the percentage of educated people in our country is more than 70%. So it is a helpful matter for us, but it is not very hopeful for us because you know that in 2013, when Dhaka University took their the unit examination, only student one student passed the examination, uh, and 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 he gained uh, the uh, first mark in the English English option. So it is very sorrowful matter for us that our education system is very very bad at this present. You from class 1 to 10 we can see that if we divide our student from class 9, and in class 9 they take science, arts and commerce. Before class 9 you can see that the textbook of general education, like primary school, uh, government primary school, and then non-government high school and government high school, into a uh, these two phases. We know that the textbook are designed for the students. I think that those textbooks are not properly designed for the students, because in class 8 you can see that the science book of class 8, it's is very very small for the class 8 student. The topics of the class 8 science book is very short, so those students read this book properly or irregularly, or not read, it's maybe a very bad for them, because the topics of the class 8 science book is very short. So they cannot gain the proper education, proper knowledge from the class 8 science book. I, in the meantime you can see the math books. It is also a very short book for class 8. In class 9 we can see that the book, those students who take science, they can find that they are mm, uh, chemistry, physics, math, higher math. So if we compare those books in class 8, you can see that the class 8 science book is very normal for them. But whenever they enter the class 9 and they find that a large science book, chemistry, physics, biology, higher math. What is the problem? If you give them proper education from class 8, if you make the class 8 science book very more big from now, and adjust some special lesson for them, so this is not a problem for them. If you take some 2 or 3 lesson, extra 3 or 2 lesson, it's not burden for them. But we make our science class 8 science book very big, but in class 9 we give them large number of book. Why? They take many burdens, and they feel very very many tired in the meantime. And the situation is that many students, whenever they see their physics book, their higher math book, their chemistry and biology book, they told it's not possible for me to read in class, to take science for me. I will not be a doctor, I will not be an engineer. It's so tough. Whenever they see their book, they become very afraid for this. Why? If we, this is because of a student of science, I have some knowledge about those books, and I know the situation of the student. In the meantime, if we go to class 11 or 12, just class 11 12 is ICT book. It's a very tough for the student like science, arts, commerce. This book is not proper for them, I think. You take only 25 marks from class 8 ICT book and give them 75 marks in class 12 books. Why? This book is so tough for the student of class 11 12. Why you don't take many necessary step in class 10 to learn, to educate them, expert them in ICT? You can take in class 12 ICT book about 5 lesson. First lesson is the knowledge and is the description and is the summary of ICT. So you can take this lecture in class 10. They will very happy, and it will be easy for them to learn from class 10 ICT. Otherwise, you can take you can take lesson 3 from ICT from 11-12 ICT book. That's name is number system. It's a very easy lesson for some student. Science student can take those lessons very easy for that, because they have some lesson in their physics book. So but it is very tough for the student of arts and commerce, and many students got bad result for this subject. Why? So our education minister, our government and the authority should take necessary step to educate our nation properly, and they have to think for the nation and for the higher education system of Bangladesh. It's a very bad for us that this system is very ancient system, I think, for this nation. And you at this situation, we can see that the present condition of the world is going very upset for us day by day for coronavirus. But I pray that the coronavirus will remove within 2 or 3 months from the earth. But and that government should take necessary step to manage the online classes for the rural student, those who are not connected with internet, those who are living in the rural area of Bangladesh. So thank you for all to show my video, and please subscribe my YouTube channel.